Good day everyone, my name is Michelle and today's video we're going to talk about the beginning reading skills and teaching resources. So there are 5 components of reading and each component is a vital ingredients of multi-dimensional definitions of reading and provide guidance for understanding how the reading process to be taught. So first, let's talk about the phonemic awareness. So the phonemic awareness is the ability to identify, hear, and manipulate the individual sounds in spoken words. So in teaching phonemic awareness, recognizing which words in a set of words begin with the same sounds like bell, bike, and boy. All of them have the beginning letter B, or isolating and saying the first or last sounds in the word d, d, dog. Combining or blending the separate sounds in a word to say the word ma, m, ma. And lastly, breaking or segmenting a word into its separate sounds or ra, ra. So another example here is the word apple. So to understand the phonemic awareness, the letters start. Here is letter A, apple. And then the B, banana, and C, cat, and lastly the letter D, dog. Next is the phonics instructions are quite similar to the phonemic awareness. So phonics instructions is to help the beginning readers understand how letters are linked to sounds or phonemes to form letter sounds correspondence and spelling patterns to help them learn how to apply these knowledge in their reading. So for example, let's them familiarize the sounds of vowel like a, e, o, u. So in letter A or in the consonant in a vowel, a means apple, egg, e, eagle, o, octopus, and u, umbrella. So here is another example are the consonants. And in the consonants, there are also the sounds letter. Example is letter B, B, C, D, F, G, H, and so on. Next is the fluency instruction. So fluency able to read orally with speed, accuracy, and proper expression. So fluency is the ability to read a text accurately and quickly. So learners, when they read fluently, they recognize the words automatically. So they group words quickly to help them gain meaning from what they read. They read aloud effortlessly and with expression. Uh, for ex- so fluency is not a stage of development at which readers can read all words quickly and easily. So fluency changes depending what readers are reading, their familiarity with the words, and amount of their practice and reading text. For example, uh, the word map. So they will read it directly, map, or a simple sentence. Next is in the vocabulary instructions. So in vocabulary, it involves far more than looking up words in a dictionary and using the words in a sentence. So vocabulary instructions reveal that most words acquired incidentally through indirect exposures to words. So students can acquire vocabulary and vocabulary incidentally by engaging in rich oral language experience at home and at school, listening to books read aloud to them, and reading widely on their own reading goal. So here are the example. Words with A or word of a day. So let them recognize what word. So the last component is the comprehension instruction. So as what I said a while ago, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehensions are all connected to each other in reading or the beginning reading. So comprehension instructions is the instructions that help students to become independent, strategic, and metacognitive. Readers who are able to develop, control, and use a variety of comprehension strategies to ensure that they understand what they read. To achieve this goal, comprehension instructions must begin as soon as students begin to read, and it must be explicit, intensive, and persistent. To help students become aware of a text, organizations and motivate students to read widely. So, for example, give them a narrative text. So they will, in the narrative text, they will read the text or tell the story, and then we will found the form of short story for, and then they will identify the character, setting themes, central problem or conflict, and the sequence of the event. So, and reading the text, they will understand comprehensively what they read, and they understand what they read. So, comprehension instructions are the instructional practice that facilitate students' understanding of narrative text, include focusing discussions on story elements and encouraging students to relate story events and characters. Encouraging students to compare the structure of one story and preparing visual guides such as story maps of the structures of story and to help them to recall specific story elements. So that's all the five components of reading skills and how to start reading to the beginner readings. Thank you.